Hi guys, welcome back. As you notice, I am back in the basement. We're supposed to get rain, snow chance, and all that this weekend, so I am going to work on it in here. We have some neat things to do to it. Hopefully you caught my video on the K&N air filter, which goes right up under here. That was from a 2010, 2013 Spider. That K&N air filter will fit this air box, so that's a good deal right there. I found it online for like $30, and boy, I'll tell you, it sounds nice. You got the real throaty sound when you let go of the gas and it's braking. And also, like if you're coming up little hills and stuff, like I do in my neighborhood at like 20 miles an hour, it's just a deep rumble. You could definitely tell it's getting more air. But anyway, to this weekend, I will be installing these new driving lights. I picked them up this week on eBay, and I tried them out last night, and boy, I'll tell you, they work fantastic. Super, super bright. So let me see here. I was thinking either I am going to, I'm doing a chest mount, so it's a little hard. I was thinking down low, like over here, but I didn't want to put it, even down like this low. And I just didn't want it near the suspension right here and that low to the ground. It wouldn't give you much ground coverage. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to do it because you're clear underneath here, right up in here. So I'm probably going to put it right here, and it'll be tipped back. And the headlight's right up in here. Let me bring this up a little bit. Your headlight's right here. So I think it will look real nice offset to the side a little bit, and will not be that big of a eyesore. Probably not even anything, because you got it blended in with the shock and your upper A-frame here. So I think it will look just fine. But that's where I'm going to bring it. I have a wiring harness. It'll come in. I'll make a hole right here, bring it in through there, bring it across right through here, and then there's a wiring harness up under here, which it's right there. I will go all the ways up and hook into the low beam, so that way when you have the high beam on, it turns these off automatically. But I'm also going to, hold on one second, I'm also going to mount a switch. This is the switch that hold on a second, move the camera. This is the switch I'm going to put on the handlebar. So either, I'm thinking I'll roll it down, or I may roll it up. Put that guy right in there, so he'll be sitting right like that. That way I can thumb it to turn on and off. It might even fit nice this way. I think I'll do it that way. That way I could just use my thumb, holding it like that, reach over. I don't want to put it too far out this way, get in the way of the cable here. So I'm thinking I'll put it up here, because I'm only going to turn it on at night. That's why I'm going to hook it on with the switch, so I do not have them on during the day. I'll use just the regular driving lights, running lights that the Can-Am comes with during the day, and then use these just for nighttime, because they are ridiculous bright. So, but that'll be my next thing. Right now I am going to you got to remove this side panel here, and I think I'm going to pull, let me see, this side cover. I'll see what I can get to here, if I could get to all the power and wiring harnesses in there. But that's it. I'll be right back. Alright, let me try popping this thing apart. I know you're supposed to open that, and you got to pop these little rivets up. I've never done this, so bear with me, people. I know you're supposed to pop the rivets up, take them out. And then up under the glove box also. Come on. That's the one bad problem with plastic. You gotta worry about it breaking. This didn't break, but it just definitely pulled apart. So there we go. See, it goes back in, then it'll spread. I'll put these up here on the shelf. And I think the others are under the glove box. Here they are. We'll work on that without scratching everything up. There we go, nice and easy. Perfect. And that's the way you change your colors also. is by taking these little rivets out, and you can pull the color panel off, change them. Oh, so it doesn't break. They actually pull out that easily. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. You're supposed to move it forward, and it pops right off. Boy, that is easy. It goes right here and there. That's why you end up with so many rattles. I mean, it's just, just plastic on plastic. So there's my headlight right there. So my wires, that's going to be hard to see. I don't have my phone on me. Let me get the light. Hold on a second. Let me put this with the hood. I'll put them in here. That's where I store stuff like that, so my little guy doesn't get to it. Sorts of stuff everywhere. Anyway, that's it. There's the wiring. I gotta just get into that light fixture there. Hook onto that. Alright guys, let me get back with you in a second. Alright, I'm back real quick. I had to undo this side, one there, and let me come around this side, hold on. And this guy here, push down on these tabs, one here and here. This piece will slide forward. It'll loosen this up more to where you can get the cable under there. Hold on. So I routed it with this one, so I'll tie wrap it exactly with this black one here. I'm thinking either put it out there, right here, or I'm going to run it inwards and put it here or up underneath. I'm not sure yet. I'll surprise you with the next clip. Alrighty, I got the switch mounted right next to this one, which is your high beam and your low beam. So I put it right there. That way it's easier. Nice way to reach, I think. So I guess now the biggest part is to come down here and get ready to drill some holes. Pop in some holes right here, and that's pretty sturdy, so I'm not too worried about that. But that's where I'll put it. Mount them right there. I think that would be the best bet. And let's get started on that. Alrighty, so let me get out of this light here. There you go. So I made the measurements off of here and then out. That way the light will be center. Trying to center it up of the fender piece here. I didn't want it over to the edge too far. I didn't want it in too far. Don't want it down. I'm trying to do about center, so that way it blends in pretty good. I'm also going to do a flat black on this. As you notice, it's a little bit different black than this, so I'm going to go with a flat black too. And underneath, it's got a stud going through, come out of the light. I'm going to do a large fender, so that way the weight is distributed better around inside, so that you're not just doing it on a nut with one little washer where it can wiggle or whatever. This way it has to displace over more. If I notice any kind of pressure in there, then I'll get a bigger plate and actually have it so to where it distributes weight even better. But these things are so light, I mean there is nothing to them, so I'm not worried about the weight really. Just worried about the vibration and some wind. Do a little pilot hole first, and then work my way up. Because I don't want the hole too big. Alrighty. We'll go slow. Because I don't want too much play in there. Gotta go a little bit bigger, not much. Just big enough. Uh-oh. Hold on. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's get to mounting them on the light and then get the light in there. Anyway, this is the light actually right here. Let's call the laser gun. I mean, it is crazy bright. So, can't wait. It's really going to help me, especially out here in Virginia where you have a lot of back roads and farmland. To see further down the road. But here's all different styles. I just wanted a single bulb. I didn't want all the LEDs like this because I was afraid it'd be a distraction. It would really bring your eye to it. So I ended up going with just a single lens. And I could actually take that little hood off if I don't like that after a while. But that's it. All right, let me open this up and get this on there. Man, that worked out pretty good, or that spot does, because you can reach around from the fender outside and then also the inside to get to the nut in there to tighten it. All right, I got them mounted, obviously right there, but I think they blend in real good. Let me start on the wiring harness and I'll get back one more time. All right, guys, I'm not going to bore you on this part. Here's the wiring harness. It's actually off of another light system, but I'm going to use it because it's got the fuse and all the hookups. These are the quick disconnects I'm using. It's just this one's the male and this is the female, goes together like that. That way I could just pull them apart, push them together, and then just pull them apart when I need to take this front fairing off. I'm not going to bore you with the wiring routing, but pretty much going to tie wrap it across this beam here and then join the horn harness. And then there's another harness right there, which runs up underneath and comes out on the very top up here. So that's it. Excuse some of the angles here. I'm getting used to doing it with a GoPro chest mount. I normally do it with my phone real quick, but trying to get a little bit better to where I can use my two hands. So bear with me. I will get better at that. That is the high beam. It's more of a spot, so I gotta aim it down and hit the road. I'll see where the headlights of the Ryker hit first and aim them about the same place, maybe out a little bit further. But a beautiful white light, be able to see the road real nice. It's not a flood. I'm almost thinking maybe I should have went with the flood, but the floods were big square ones. So, but these will work. They'll let me see down the road nicely. But that's it. Let me get this wired in. Talk to you guys in a bit. All right, guys. Hopefully you could see this. This is where I had to come up through. Right down in there. That is a son of a gun. But got the wires this way. Now I just got to get the hot wire up this way to tie into one of these. I'm not sure which one's the high and which one's the low on the lights. I'll have to figure that out and then crimp onto that. But that's about it. It's Saturday morning, and what a beautiful morning. Look at the rain. Yucky, rainy day. 37 degrees with rain. So we are going to go back inside and continue to work on the Ryker. Finish up the lights, then I got the brakes, and then I'm going to show you a hack on locking that down. We'll see what happens there. There's my helper today. Give me a thumbs up, buddy. Excellent. That's my little helper today. He loves working with me. Great helper. Listens real good and teaching him a lot of stuff. So, but that's it. But yeah, dads, make sure you do stuff with your kids. Make sure you teach them. They're not going to learn this stuff and get involved with doing stuff on their own and without you showing them. They learn from you. So dads, don't just push them aside and do your thing. Make sure you involve them. Okay, talk to you guys in a bit. Hold on. Okay, guys, all done. I got the grounds hooked up, got the plus hooked up. I tie wrapped all the relays right to here, this cross member. That's what they use for the cabling for the horn. So I tie wrapped it right there so it won't move around, but I got access to the fuse right there. These are my quick disconnect cables for the light, so when you go to take the front skirt off, you can just unconnect them. Did the wire, it's hard to see. Did the wiring right here into the light, comes up here. Switch I'm going to put up on top like this, and I tie wrap that right here with all the other, the black wire, black cable, so that way it's not as visible. Okay, so that's it with the whole case back together, the lid and the side skirt, and that is the view of the lights. I think they're nice and small and not so obvious. I just got to get them more of the flat black, which I'll be doing in just a second. And what else? That's it. So that's them.
And now we're gonna work on the brakes.
Yep, now we're gonna work on the brakes. But so I don't think they're that obvious. I think they're pretty hidden. All right, that's them on.
Yep.
Got the exhaust out the back door here. Got a little bit of light snow falling. But anyway, that's what the headlights look there you go. So anyway, hope you liked the video. Give me some comments below, anything I could have done different. And that's what she'll look like. I think I'll have some good visibility coming down the road. Talk to you guys in a bit. Bye.